Who really built the pyramids? The hidden truth behind Egypt's greatest mystery. For over 4,500 years, they have towered over the Egyptian desert, massive, mysterious, and seemingly eternal. The Great Pyramids of Giza remain one of the greatest architectural wonders ever created by humankind. But one question continues to ignite debate around the world. Who really built the pyramids? Was it slaves, as ancient legends suggest? A lost civilization with forgotten technologies? Visitors from beyond the stars? Or was it something even more incredible? Let's unravel the mystery. For centuries, the image of thousands of slaves toiling under the sun, whipped into submission by pharaohs, dominated our imagination. From biblical tales to Hollywood films, the story of pyramid construction was one of cruelty and forced labor. But that story is being rewritten. In 1990, archaeologists stumbled upon a workers' cemetery just south of the pyramids. It contained dozens of well-preserved skeletons, clearly not slaves but honored laborers. Nearby, they found evidence of housing complexes, communal bakeries, and medical facilities. These people weren't abused, they were respected. They were fed a high-protein diet, meat, fish, bread. They were cared for. They were part of something bigger than themselves, Dr. Mark Lehner, an archaeologist, explained. Inscriptions reveal that the laborers were organized into teams with names like the Friends of Khufu, and they likely worked in rotating shifts, much like soldiers or national service workers. But who exactly were these builders? Most were likely farmers who, during the Nile's annual flooding, when farming was impossible, contributed their labor to state projects. This wasn't just a job, it was sacred duty. Building the pharaoh's tomb ensured the ruler's journey to the afterlife, and by extension, cosmic balance for all of Egypt. They believed that to build for the pharaoh was to build for the gods themselves. Meanwhile, Egypt's elite engineers and architects, like the legendary Imhotep, who built the Step Pyramid of Djoser, designed these massive structures using astonishingly advanced techniques for their time. They used copper tools to carve limestone, sleds to transport massive blocks, and likely poured water over the sand to reduce friction, creating a smooth path across the desert. Even with manpower and belief, the scale is staggering. The Great Pyramid of Khufu, also known as the Pyramid of Cheops, was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for over 3,800 years. It contains over 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2 and 15 tons. Some granite blocks in the king's chamber came from Aswan, over 800 kilometers away. Modern engineers still scratch their heads. How did the ancient Egyptians lift, place, and align these blocks so precisely, with no pulleys, wheels, or iron tools? Some believe they used massive ramps, either in straight, zigzagging, or circular spiral formations. Others suggest internal spiral ramps were built inside the pyramid's walls, a theory supported by French architect Jean-Pierre Houdin. Still, no definitive construction method has been universally proven. To this day, no one can fully replicate what the ancient Egyptians achieved with the same materials and same conditions. That's the real mystery, an engineer admitted. When traditional answers fall short, the imagination takes flight. For decades, fringe theorists have claimed that humans could not have built the pyramids alone. Ancient aliens may have shared their knowledge. The pyramids may not be human in origin, claimed Giorgio Tsoukalos. They point to things like the near-perfect alignment of the pyramids with true north, their astronomical alignments with Orion's belt, the lack of detailed construction records, and the sheer scale and precision of the build. Others believe the pyramids were built not by extraterrestrials, but by a lost advanced civilization, perhaps even Atlantis, who passed down technological knowledge before disappearing from history. But despite the allure of these ideas, no solid evidence of alien involvement or forgotten tech has ever been found. What we do have is the work of a people who combined faith, order, labor, and genius on an unprecedented scale. Maybe we've been looking at this all wrong. The true wonder of the pyramids is not what's unknown, but what's known. They weren't built by slaves, not by aliens, not by lost gods. They were built by people who believed in something greater, people who dreamed, organized, carved, and carried. People who lived and died under the desert sun to honor their pharaoh and to earn a place in eternity. Each block is a testament to ancient Egypt's unity, culture, and human capability. To build something that would last forever, to align stone with the stars, to defy time itself, that is not the work of aliens, that is the work of us. The pyramids are not just ancient tombs. They're monuments to what humanity can achieve with belief, organization, and imagination. They've stood for thousands of years, and they'll stand for thousands more, because they weren't built by mystery. They were built by human greatness.